Hello there, everyone. If you're watching this video, then you are part of the TTOR Army, an army that is building itself up one subscriber at a time. As you can see from the title and thumbnail of today's video, today we're going to be talking about how BitChute, the video sharing site based in the UK, is starting to undo some of the censorship things they've been doing for the past year and a half. I said some, which means not all of them have been undone. And in today's video, I'll show you which ones they've undone, and then which ones they still haven't undone yet. And then we'll talk about alternatives to BitChute, because I don't trust these guys as far as I can throw them. And I can't throw them at all, so I don't trust them at all. Anyway, let's go right to BitChute. Here is the TTOR BitChute channel, which has 2,282 subs at the time of this recording. And here we have the big green donate button at 69%. It says there that we have currently raised $34,714 of our ongoing monthly $50,000 target. Your support makes a difference. Now, what BitChute won't tell you is that back at the end of February of 2021, 12 and a half calendar months ago, their monthly donation total was at $55,990. They had a lot more money coming in every month than they do now. But what happened? Well, I discovered that BitChute was censoring the search results of their search engine, and I discovered that they were censoring users on the site. They were banning people from being able to comment on the site. They were shadow banning, and they might still be shadow banning, Seeking the Truth. I haven't checked this one out myself. They're doing all kinds of horrible censorship things, which I have discussed in detail in previous videos about BitChute censorship on my BitChute channel, my Joshu TV channel, I believe my YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel as well. I've discussed these things everywhere in the past. So BitChute's been going down a dark path for the past year and a half. And what happened to their monthly donation total? Well, I know personally that it was $55,990 per month they had coming in. Currently, it's at $34,714. This means that BitChute has lost over $21,200 in monthly fan donations over the past 12 and a half calendar months. This means, of course, that if you add up all the potential money they could have made over the last 12 months, we're talking about $250,000 that BitChute could have used. Now, why did they lose the money? Well, aside from all the censorship stuff they're doing, they still don't have HD video uploads like they said they were going to give you back in November of 2020 and a year or two before that. They still don't have live streaming. They still don't have public playlists, and their user interface is still not very good, especially when compared to other sites like Odysee or YouTube. But, as I was saying, BitChute has undone some of the things they were doing. Now, previously, BitChute was implementing a priority creator system, and as part of this priority creator system, only creators in the top 5% of channels on the site would have a good and reliable video uploader that works the first time every time. The remaining 95% of creators on BitChute were stuck with a crappy video uploader that was so bad that it might take you 5 to 10 tries to get your video to upload. Or if it does get done on the first try, it takes literally 24 hours to process and publish. And this was absolutely horrible. And up until recently, BitChute had maintained this crappy video uploader for 95% of creators on their site. But then, all of a sudden, they undid this. Suddenly, it doesn't matter how big or small your channel is. Your video uploader works first time, first try, no problems. I know this because I have a Burley 555 TV gaming channel here on BitChute, and I started uploading videos there again recently, and every video that I've been uploading on that teeny tiny channel has been uploading and publishing first time, first try with no problems, just like my TTOR channel, which is in the top 5% of channels as far as I'm aware. So BitChute has actually at least undid the part of their priority creator system that was tied to video uploading. Now the uploader works good for everyone, no matter how big or small they are. That's a good thing. The other thing that BitChute did is that they undid their ban on the search results of certain search terms. For example, let's go up to the search here. Let's type in Hitler, hit enter, and look at that. You get 18,536 matches or results. 12 months ago and up until very recently, if you had tried to enter Hitler as a search term and hit search, you would have gotten 0 results. Let's try Nazi. Oh, look, you get 7,443 matches / results. That's exactly what I would expect to see because there's a lot of pro-Nazi content on BitChute. So, yeah, this is what you would expect to see. But 12 months ago, if you had punched this in, you would have gotten 0 results. They would have claimed that there were no videos matching that search term, which you can see now is a load of crap. Especially when you have videos on here that are from 2 to 3 years ago. Let's do Holocaust. Look at that, 8,249 matches. Once again, 12 months ago, if you had entered the same term, you would have gotten 0 results. So BitChute has literally undid the ban on the search results for the terms that Jewish group, Community Security Trust, demanded that they'd censor, and that Ofcom sided with them on. BitChute has literally undone that censorship that they were employing for the past year and a half. I would call that good steps for BitChute as far as gaining back people's trust. But I believe BitChute is only doing this because they're desperate to get back all of the fan donations that they have lost. They've lost over $21,200 in monthly fan donations over the past 12 and a half months. This is a big problem because this is almost half of the money that they had 12 months ago. I mean, people are getting fed up with them not delivering on the features that they promised, and they're fed up with the censorship that they were engaging in. And so BitChute is starting to undo some of the censorship in order to try and get people's trusts back. But BitChute has not done everything they need to do. They still haven't rolled out HD video upload capacity. They still haven't rolled out live streaming. They still haven't made playlists public. And they haven't undone the worst thing, which is their draconian terms of service. Here on this screen, I have the BitChute community guidelines page. When you go down to prohibited content, what you discover, if you scroll right on through, is that they still have the incitement to hatred policy that apparently applies in UK, EU, EEA, and territories. Incitement to hatred basically is the same thing as the hate speech policy that sites like Rumble and Odysee and YouTube and others have. It's just under a different name, but it means the same thing. And basically, incitement to hatred means whatever you want it to mean, and so BitChute can censor anyone under this justification. Furthermore, if you go down to the disclaimer at the bottom of the page, the last sentence of the disclaimer says, "We reserve the right to remove content for reasons not currently defined within these community guidelines." Translation, if you have a video that they don't like that doesn't violate their community guidelines that you see listed here, they'll still censor your video. So the worst things that BitChute did, these are the things that got me to leave BitChute for 5 months before I came back. BitChute is still doing them. And because they're keeping these in their community guidelines, I don't trust BitChute's, taking away of their other censorships that they're doing. They still have these draconian community guidelines. They still haven't rolled out these new features they promised years ago, even though they technically have the money to pull it off now. So, even though BitChute has undone some of the censorship that they've been doing for the past year and a half, they haven't undone all of it. Their community guidelines are still draconian and they need to go. If BitChute is serious about getting back the trust of the people and getting people to believe that they're a real free speech site, what they need to do is they not only need to jettison the community guidelines that I highlighted, and they not only need to jettison the censorship of the comment sections on their site, but they also need to roll out HD video upload capacity. They need to roll out live streaming, and they need to roll out public playlists. If BitChute does all of these things, then I will consider them trustworthy enough to actually start promoting their videos again on a regular basis. And who knows, maybe I'll actually have some real growth on BitChute in the future at that point. But BitChute has to pull their own weight. They have to actually do what I say. Not just because I'm being some brat making unreasonable demands. I think most people would agree with the demands I'm making. They don't want BitChute to censor people in the search results of their search engine or in the comment sections of videos. They don't want BitChute to have a hate speech policy and a policy that says they can censor you even if you don't violate their community guidelines. And they most definitely would like BitChute to roll out HD video upload capacity and live streaming in public playlists. The people who are watching this video, I believe they want all those things. And so, with that being said, I think it's pretty obvious what BitChute needs to do. Do I trust BitChute to actually do all these things? Absolutely not. I don't trust them to do all the things I say they need to do, especially the community guidelines. I think they're going to keep those. So we still need alternatives to BitChute to keep them honest and force them to actually put out as far as being a reliable, free speech honoring site. The site that I invest in the most right now is my Joshu TV channel. My Joshu TV channel is a fun and happening place to be. One, I exclusively live stream here at Joshu TV, which is because Joshu TV's live streaming is awesome. You can live stream HD. You can actually restream to virtually any other streaming site on the internet through Joshu TV. And furthermore, Joshu TV has been reconfigured now so that you can actually use your Joshu TV channel to get onto Roku, which is why in my banner on my Joshu TV channel you see the Roku symbol. Thanks to my Joshu TV channel, TTOR is on Roku as well as the Joshu Radio Network, which is an online internet radio site. So Joshu TV is great for all kinds of things. It's great for live streaming. It's great for getting your content onto Roku because it's a free content delivery system. You don't have to spend a dime developing one to get onto Roku. And you can get yourself on the Joshu Radio Network if you take your podcasting career seriously and make Joshu TV a place where you put your podcasts. Combine that with the fact that I'm reaching hundreds of people on my videos, and I have one of the biggest channels on the small site with 92 subs, which puts me in the top 10 on the site in terms of subscribers. Yeah, I'd say Joshu TV is a great place. It's got all the features and functionality you could ever want in a video sharing site right out of the gate. And you can reach people on this site if you share out the links to your videos. Now, if popular creators would start using Joshu TV and they would promote their Joshu TV channels and encourage everyone to come here, Joshu TV would experience the same type of growth that BitChute has over the last several years and that Odysee and Rumble have over the last couple of years. It can happen. It's happened before. It can happen again. Now, in addition to Joshu TV, there's actually a project that I am starting that I would love to bring to fruition. I would like to start my own video sharing site, which is something I've actually been thinking about since 2017. I've been thinking about making my own YouTube alternative for years, but I never had the drive or the incentive to actually go ahead on this project until recently, with all the alt-tech video sharing sites going down the path of YouTube censorship. And so I plan on starting as soon as possible my own video sharing site called Quarter. And Quarter is going to be based on the A video script. Now, A video should look familiar. It is the exact video script that Joshu TV is based on, just with more plugins and features installed on it than the demo site for A video. But A video is a really good script. It has all the features you want right out of the box: full HD video uploads and live streaming, public playlists, easy to use comment moderation system. and the metadata side of videos, editing description boxes, thumbnails. It's all easy. It's all really easy, fully developed. It's just a matter of making a user interface that is attractive to people, and I believe I can pull that off with a video with some tinkering. So Quarter will be based on the A Video site. It will be a fully developed alternative to YouTube and the whole alt-tech video sharing scene. All I need at this point is some funds. I have the site name figured out. I have the site logo figured out. I have the script picked out. I have the hosting company picked out, which is Josh Hu Hosting Services, which is run by the same guy who created Josh Hu TV. I have everything figured out to make Quarter except for the funds needed to pay for the hosting service on Josh Hu Hosting Services. So I have a fundraising goal of $2,000, and as I detail in my Give, Send, Go campaign, $2,000 is what it will cost to start and maintain Quarter for an entire calendar year. As soon as we get the funds to start up Quarter, we will install the A Video script on a server on Josh Hu Hosting Services, and we'll perfect the site's user interface to the best of our abilities. Then we'll make the site public, we'll invite everyone to get on, and we'll try to grow the site as much as we can, and we'll try to secure funds for the next year of operation for the site. And hopefully, if we're able to raise enough funds to get the site started and people see how cool of a site it is, hopefully, maybe people will be willing to donate even more money to the project, and then we can really start to go places. But that is going to take time to happen, and we'll see if it happens. So there's the Give, Send, Go campaign on Give, Send, Go that you can donate to. There's also the Flatter account for Quarter that I made. It's a tipping site where you can tip one time, or you can make monthly tips. You can set the amount to basically whatever you want. So yeah, that's another way to help fund Quarter. And I'm telling you guys right now, if we can get Quarter fully funded to go online and maintain itself for a year, we're going to have a fully functional, fully developed video sharing site right out of the gate that actually champions freedom of speech. There won't be any hate speech policies. There won't be any policies that say that we can censor your content even if you don't violate the community guidelines. We're going to have a very basic and rudimentary community guidelines that essentially in a nutshell will be, as long as it's not illegal, you can pretty much post whatever you want. And there will be a ban on any kind of porn or lewd sexual content, because that's not the place I want a Quarter to be. I want it to be a place where ideas and information are exchanged. It's not a place for, pornography and super lewd sexual content. There are other sites for that. So that's what Quarter will be. And I've already showed you how I'm going to do it as far as what the plan is. All you guys need to do if you want to see Quarter become a reality is donate to it. And competition breeds excellence. And if anything is going to force BitChute to get their butts in gear and actually give you guys a video sharing site worth using, it's going to be because they see sites like Rumble and Odysee and Josh Hu TV, and then when it goes online Quarter, and they're going to realize, hey, if we don't do something, those other sites will take all our users. And even if BitChute does go ahead and undoes all the stuff they're doing and does everything I demand, I'm still going to go ahead and put Quarter online because I want to have something I can trust. And BitChute's history of censorship and bowing the knee to authoritarian groups over the last couple of years proves to me that they can do it again. I'm never going to go there in the first place. I'm going to make something that's actually worth using, that actually champions freedom of speech, that'll actually allow people to reach other people with their content, to talk about things that would get you censored on most other sites, no matter how offensive or unattractive those things are. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked what you saw and you want to help me go from being a part-time to a full-time content creator, then I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos, and leave your likes and comments down below. If you'd like to help me preserve freedom of speech on the internet, you can Join Creation Social, which is my open source alt-tech alternative to Facebook and Gab. And in the future, I'll be rolling out a video sharing site of my own. So if you want to help support that and make that happen, you can also help out with that through the various payment methods that we have. You can use the payment methods to pay for Creation Social, the future video sharing site, and anything else related to TTOR. First way you can do that is become an active monthly subscriber to the TTOR Subscribe Star account. We have $1 tiers, $5 tiers, $20 tiers, $25, $50, and even $100 tiers. And if we have at least 5 active subscribers at all times, your money can actually be paid out to me so I can use it for the TTOR Creation Social projects. The other way you can donate to TTOR and Creation Social and anything related to those two things is you can go to any one of my individual Joshu TV videos, click on the Send a Tip button, and that will take you to my tip jar page where you can donate to TTOR through PayPal. You can purchase products from our Teespring store, both TTOR and Creation Social products. You can also donate to my Ko-fi page. And if you have Bitcoin, you can send it to my Joshu TV wallet. So those are all the different ways that you can support TTOR financially as far as crowdfunding platforms go. Another way you can support TTOR, Creation Social, and everything related to those things financially is you can go to Amazon and purchase one of my books. There's Another Inconvenient Truth, What Secular America Hates. And then there's Another Inconvenient Truth too, Defending Young Earth Creationism. Both books are available as a Kindle download and a paperback on Amazon. You can also download them as PDF files off of the TTOR Teespring store, and they're also available on the Creation Social Marketplace. Thank you for watching, and have an excellent day.